in the cab of a John Deere 9620R, and it is seeding double crop soybeans. It's pulling a Horsch Panther 60-foot drill with the SW600 commodity cart in the back. You can see it's no-tilling soybeans right into the wheat stubble. The tractor is on auto steer, which means it is automated and driving itself across the field on perfect 60-foot passes. For model year 2019, John Deere added the debris management side shield panels to the engine to keep any of the straw buildup and mud that you might encounter doing a job like this from getting into the engine. You can see that down there. The tractor is running at just over 9 miles per hour across the field, pulling this big 60-foot drill. Having a tractor like this is important when you're doing a job like this because you can see there's a lot of straw that combines have just been through here just a little while ago, and that's a lot to pull through that heavy straw just out of the combine, plus the ground is still pretty hard. We can see the tractor is going to turn around and the operator will grab the steering wheel. We can also see the monitor here where each of the rows will shut off in sections on this big drill as it crosses over areas that have already been seeded.
You'll start seeing them come on here.
Okay.
Just a minute. Should be one coming on pretty quick. There you go. See it? 1, 2 sections coming on. See the line of beans right there?
Here we can see where it's planted on the headland, and now we're going to come back into an area that hasn't been planted yet. So Billy, is this shutting off each row on the plant?
No, it does sections. 8 sections.
So we can hear those cutting on as we're coming across this point in the field. Look back here, see the drill going through all that straw. Billy will turn the tractor around here. See the big implement following behind. And now it's back on an auto steer. What do you like running with a big air drill like this versus running a planter out here? You're planting 30-inch rows in soybeans right now?
We are.
What advantages does the drill give you versus running just a regular corn planter on beans?
I like the hoe drill because I don't have any straw down in with the seed. It blows it out.
And how many acres can you cover with a big drill like this before you have to refill?
Well, probably, I normally don't put but about 450 in it, but we can plant, 400 to 500 acres.
Oh, that'll cover a lot of ground.
And the speed, a regular conventional corn planter, you couldn't run those kind of speeds.
Yeah, we're getting up to over 9.5 miles per hour now.
A planter should probably run about 5 to 6. In the conditions we're in right now, probably 5 would be better. So,
yeah, especially when you get the sun out here, 90-degree days baking the ground, it's nice to be able to tear right through it. We'll look back there and show you the hose digging right into that straw.
I'm planting 30-inch rows, but the seed, it bands the seed at about 7 to 9 inches. So there's really, you take that, subtract, 30-inch rows with the band of 9 inches, 10 inches, you got 20-inch spacings with no seed, 20 to 22.
We can see the hose are really digging into the straw. A lot of material on the surface, the ground's really hard. This tractor's able to move at a really good clip across the field. You can see we're again moving just over 9.5 miles per hour right now. Billy, what do you like about running the drill? We were talking about 30-inch rows, but it's more kind of a 20-inch space between the seating itself because of the style of this horse drill.
Yeah, the band that it seats, it's not a narrow band, it's a 9-inch band.
So kind of like a ribbon seating effect out there.
It is. I like it because of the speed I can travel. You wouldn't want to run this fast with a professional planter. And we can run these kind of ground speeds with this unit. The ground's pretty rough. It's hard.
Yeah,
we're awful dry. You see the dust flying up behind the units. It's pretty dry.
Between sprayer ruts and the ground, it's definitely giving it a workout.
That was a sprayer rut that we just went across.
Then we can also see from the wheat stubble out there, this same seeder was used to plant the winter wheat, and we kind of see that ribbon seeding effect.
That's a 15-inch row ribbon there, though.
So what do you do? I noticed when I'm out in the field looking at this, you kind of have all the seating on the right-hand side, and then on the left-hand side, it's in the back, or switched around.
That spaces it on 30-inch spacings when you do that. It starts in the back on the left. When it gets to the middle of the planter, it jumps to the front 2 shanks, or ranks,
okay,
to operate 30-inch rows. Of course, when I'm doing the wheat planting, we're running on 15-inch centers, and you use every 48 units then, or 48 shanks. I'm just running 24 shanks right now. We have 24 shanks with openers on them. The other shanks are hanging there, but there's no opener on them.
Well, it looks like a pretty good setup to get across the acres. As the drill pulls away, we can walk up here and take a look at the no-till furrow that it leaves. Does a great job getting through all this residue. I know a lot of our viewers, especially up in Canada and the wheat belt, are always asking, why do you need so much horsepower? Well, let's take a look at this ground. It's dry, it's full of clumps. This is pretty green wheat. Combines just came through here about an hour ago, but it's able to really penetrate the ground at a high speed, 9 to 9.5 miles per hour, and put that soybean seed down in there through all of this residue that was chopped up by the combine, put back out on the field, and it does a nice job of just working it in there without having to plow up the whole field. This Western Kentucky farm harvests their winter wheat with John Deere S790 combines equipped with 45-foot wide McDon draper heads. As the combines are harvesting the wheat, they're bringing a tremendous amount of material through the machine. They separate the grain from the straw. The grain goes up in the combine's 400 bushel bin, and the straw is spread back out on the field. These S790 combines are equipped with John Deere's premium straw chopper and residue management system to spread that straw evenly over the 45-foot pass. Chopping and distributing the straw across the field evenly allows the 60-foot wide Horsch Panther 460 air drill to travel at 9.5 miles per hour, using that 620 horsepower tractor's power to no-till the seed into the hard summer ground and cut through the green straw left behind by the combine. The farm does not windrow and bale the straw because it serves a much more important role, holding moisture in the ground, allowing the beans to emerge and grow and thrive and produce a healthy yield when they're harvested in the fall. Here are the double crop soybeans emerging through the winter wheat stubble. And when we were talking with Billy in the cab, he talked about the ribbon seeding effect. And you can see here in this pass, which was a 30-inch spacing, the soybeans are actually kind of fanned out. They're thicker between the row. It's not just one plant after another coming up. There's basically 2 rows of them. And we can see that with the winter wheat stubble that was planted last fall. You can see there's basically 2 rows of stubble here with a 15-inch spacing between them, and that ribbon seeding effect produces a pretty good yield when they're harvesting these crops. This year the winter wheat was yielding anywhere from 90 to over 100 bushels, lots of good moisture, and ideally the soybeans will yield at least 50 bushels in the fall, if not better. So it's an interesting crop to be able to get soybeans and winter wheat, 2 grain crops, harvested off the same field in the same year. And the Horsch Panther 460 is a big part of this farm's operation and getting those crops in the ground. Here we can look at a double crop soybean field that was planted on 15-inch rows with a planter rather than the ribbon seeding effect from the Horsch drill. Here you can see the plants are singulated one after another, just like they should be, but they are not canopying or filling out quite as quickly as that Horsch drill ribbon seeding effect does by putting the population closer together. Both good ways to plant. They'll have good results either way, but the Horsch drill does a really nice job in getting the crop up thicker and fuller. And we can look just across this driveway to see the field where the Horsch planter has been and where this traditional planter has been. hope you've enjoyed spending some time out in this western Kentucky field with all this big farm equipment, learning about the no-till operations of seeding that second crop of soybeans with the 60-foot wide Horsch Panther 460 air drill and SW600 commodity cart, and spending time up in the cab of the 620 horsepower John Deere 9620R four-wheel drive tractor. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, consider subscribing to Big Tractor Power YouTube, where there are over 1,000 videos of farm machines in action. If you have any questions or thoughts about this video, please leave them in the comment section below, as I try to respond to every post that is made. If you would like to get a preview of what is coming up next on Big Tractor Power YouTube, make sure to check out Big Tractor Power Instagram, where I share pictures and short video clips of what is currently being filmed in the field. As always, thank you for watching.